This sort of operation, flying in Indonesia, is one of the most challenging things you can do in the world.
So the main issues with the threats around here are the volcanic activity in the area. There's a lot of volcanoes in Indonesia. Recently we've actually had a few eruptions. Ash is it's a really serious issue for aircraft. You're basically looking at an engine failure if you went into an ash cloud.
A month ago we were flying into Liuliba and the co-pilot actually said, look over there, and we actually saw a volcano erupting. It was pretty cool. Something you probably only see once in a lifetime. On a scale of challenging flying, Indonesia would definitely be an 8 or a 9. Bad weather, a lot of other traffic, high terrain. A lot of the runways are seldom used. So you've got trees on approach, mountains, all sorts of things. You've got to be on the ball all the time. You can't have a bad day when you're flying in Indonesia. It could end badly.
You see those objects up there? Are they fucking goats? Reject. Unbelievable. There's goats on the runway. Holy shit. Okay, is that the one we... can you please get someone out to actually go and get rid of the animals, please?
There's always something that's going to be walking, crawling, rolling across your runway at some point.
The dog here as well.
Dog on the runway.
A dog on the threshold of 26 and also a dog halfway down the runway on the left.
As a pilot, there's nothing more important than your logbook. It's very hard to get your first flying job, which is the great thing about Susi Air. I'd say over half the guys in Susi Air, this is their first flying job. No other sort of commercial airline in the whole world offers jobs to guys with no hours.
I came to Indonesia to become a pilot because there was literally nothing available for me in the UK.
Coming out east literally gives guys the opportunity to gain their experience.
I was supposed to be flying today, but unfortunately, believe it or not, I've actually caught dengue fever. I've actually come up in the old red dengue dots. Dengue fever is not a good thing at all. I'm literally, no word of a lie, 2 hours away from the 1,000 hours I need to become a captain. On top of feeling how bad that I feel right now, you know, I've got this absolutely gutting news to deal with.
Susi Air is the best opportunity that allow our pilot or the fresh graduate new pilot could ever had.
Susie is the owner of Susi Air. She's done it exceptionally well out here in Indonesia.
Everything that she's wanted to achieve, she's achieved, and that's so impressive. You wouldn't want to mess with her, and she commands a lot of respect.
Susi does have a reputation of being rather vocal and not taking any hostages.
When I was 17, quit my school, I become the boss of myself. Yeah, and all I dream is to be independent.
Best thing about flying in Indonesia is the scenery and the freedom.
The environment of Indonesia is just, you know, nothing can beat it.
Every day is a different day, every day is a challenge. You never know who you're going to meet, you never know what you're going to see.
We do a lot of charters, so basically if someone comes to the office and says, I want to go here, can you do it? Generally we say yes, and then we figure out how to do it.
I've even had to fly 2 tribal warriors who attacked one another with machetes. I had to fly them at the back of the aircraft to the hospital, sitting next to one another after they'd spent the last 2 hours trying to kill one another.
Oh, it's a nice axe you have there, my friend.
This is not Europe, this is not your bog standard operation. You know, this is bush flying, this is the real deal.
If you you find water in the fuel here, then you'd want to basically get the mechanic and find out why there's some water in the fuel there. Or any contaminants, you don't want any contaminants basically in the fuel system. You could get into the engine and then you're looking at an engine failure.
You're not just a pilot, you're not just learning to fly a plane, you're learning to do and take on so many other tasks that you weren't really taught to deal with at flight training school, because those sort of situations that just don't arise in other countries.
This is the captain house, this is where we all live. We've all had a good day, good days flying. Oh, that's what we like to hear. Always a good day flying. In here we got Sumiati and we got Evie. Hey! We got the Henry's room here. I don't know if it's decent. Is it Henry? Is that blow up doll still there? Oh yeah, he's locked it. These are my surfboards. That's obviously one of the main reasons I came to Indonesia as well, because I can get to surf, which I actually love, and Indonesia is one of the best places in the world for it.
This is the worst weather in the world, and you don't want to mess around with it. You don't want to fly through thunderstorms. You don't want to try and go below cloud when the visibility's bad.
And you know, you take risks, but they're calculated risks.
You have the local operators here, like they sometimes just absolutely just disregard what they've been cleared to, and it's like just so dangerous.
Perfect, Victor. Oscar, we are maintaining 3,800.
Traffic.
What the fuck?
Traffic is
Traffic.
Yeah, it's over there. At 1 o'clock.
Traffic.
Holy
Victor,
shit.
Oscar, we are passing 3,500 feet. Traffic inside.
Do you see that? For fuck's sake.
129.
We don't have any options to land. I mean, if we have an engine failure, that's it.
Last year there were 3 crashes. It's pretty tragic. It was all just young guys like myself.
We did lose 4 pilots, and that is just due to the nature of the harsh flying conditions.
I mean, I have to do funeral speech for 2 times within 3 months. You know, it cannot be easy job.
Mayday, 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 mayday.